record?
3, 2, 1, and we're rolling.
Oh, hey, welcome to His Man Cave Productions.
What's up, Hooterville?
Oh, you know.
We didn't do one last week.
I know. In celebration of the 4th.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yeah,
we're gonna blame it on something instead of us.
Well, you know, hey, it is what it is.
Well, the other podcast is kaput for a while.
Well, you know, I wish our buddy the best in his future ventures. And,
I do too.
You know, hopefully y'all can fire it up with some new stuff. Y'all are doing really good. I enjoy seeing y'all too. It's like two brothers arguing and catching it on film.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
more like one guy just poking fun at the other the whole time.
Yeah, and then one of them being very fucking sensitive about it. Anyway, Sensitive Sally.
We love you, buddy.
We do. So, but anyway, the other one's kaput, you guys, for now. Hopefully it'll be back soon. Sorry we were late on one. We did miss last week, but we're not going to miss this week because here we are sitting here in these chairs recording.
Having a hoot.
Having a hoot. Giving a hoot. What's up, brother? You need a new fucking case.
A what?
You need a new fucking case.
A case?
Case for your phone.
Oh, yeah. It's
The fucking OtterBox of yours is falling the fucking
well,
apart, bro.
Now, to be fair, I bought that phone when the iPhone
7 Plus, I think, is what
7
you got.
Plus
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
came out.
Yeah, because you got yours after I got mine.
Or before, huh?
You got your phone after I got my phone.
Yeah. In January.
Because isn't that when you switched to Apple?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, my radar is going off.
And so I've had that OtterBox ever since then. And you know, I have a problem with, and I don't know if anybody out there in internet world, podcast world has this other problem, but the gasket cover that goes over it, it kind of just starts getting larger and it doesn't fit over. So like it, you know, it's just too much, and now it's starting to just.
I wonder what causes that. I wonder if it's from pulling it in and out of your pocket. You don't take the case off that much, do you?
No, not really. I mean, I've maybe taken that case off that phone over the last 4 or 5 years 10 times at the most.
I shouldn't do it.
I think it has to be from me putting my phone in my back pocket a lot.
Sitting on it and moving around. Yeah, that makes sense.
You know.
I got this Moss case, M-O-U-S. And yes, it did take me like 9 months to get the first one in. But
on a slow-moving boot for China.
Man, that one, let's see if I can remember this correctly. I ordered it in October. It was part of a GoFundMe campaign type deal. I think it was Indiegogo or Indigo, something like that. I can't remember what it was. But the ad for the case is what sold me on it. Dude dropped it from a fucking scissor lift with it recording, and then went and picked it up, and his phone was still working. So I invested in one for me and my wife. That was in October. It was supposed to be Christmas gift. And then
Flash forward 4th of July, 2 years later.
It was June or July the next year when they finally came in, and then they sent me the wrong fucking Gorilla Glass. They sent me Gorilla Glass for an iPhone 7, not a 7 Plus, so I ended up having to buy my own Gorilla Glass.
Assholes.
And what's fucked up was when I got this new phone, I ordered another one of these cases, because I will never go back to OtterBox. I was a huge OtterBox fan, but they were just too big and bulky for my pocket. I lost more money. I bet I lost more money than what my cell phone was worth, because I'd lose $1 here, $2 there, 5, 10, 20, because it would just stick to the back of that fucking rubber.
I don't know. I can always have that situational awareness that when something hits the ground.
I don't normally have cash, is what my problem is. So, like, I'd get tipped from doing my day job, and, yeah, from blowing people. I'd get tipped, and, you know, I'd have money in my pocket and not think about it, and then somebody'd call, and I'd pull my phone out, and then I'd get in the truck, and next thing you know, like, I reach back for something or go to put my phone back in, and there's money sticking out of my pocket, and where I had $9, now I got $6.
Oh, damn.
You know, and it's just the way it ended up working for me, because I never really had cash.
Yeah.
And when I do, it's one of those things I don't think about.
That's why I keep my phone in my back pocket a lot of the times.
I don't like putting mine in my back pocket because I sit on it, and then if I don't have it on vibrate, I don't hear it. My ass is so big, I can't hear nothing.
I really enjoy having the watch now.
Mm-hmm.
The watch. I got the Apple Watch now.
You like it?
I do. You know, so I'm able to just kind of leave my phone where I need to and still be able to see who's texting, take a call if I need to.
The only thing I don't like about taking phone calls is like what happened to us the other day. when I was trying to talk with you. And
What were you using the walkie-talkie at?
Could you not hear me?
What was going on with it? And when you said something, it would stop, but it would still have it like you were talking. And like literally, it would take like 3 minutes for it finally to flash forward. That's why it took so long for me to reply, because the whole time it said that you were talking.
That's weird.
You know, and you weren't though. You had said what you needed to, and you know, so.
That's weird. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about
me and our buddy from down the street were over there, and
the King.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about it is trying to take phone calls, especially phone calls when you're at that odd distance away from your phone, but your phone is still near you.
Well, now they said with Verizon, these phones they don't need to be
right, but once you're near it, they Bluetooth together. So, like, you'll notice that when you're not anywhere near your phone and your phone rings or your watch rings, you won't have a missed call on your phone.
Okay.
And vice versa when they're away from one another. And what happens is whenever you're at that weird distance, it tries to answer the phone call, but from your phone. So then you're on the edge of your Bluetooth capability, and it's or it doesn't answer, and you got to disconnect. When you're completely away from it, like when we go bike riding and stuff, and my phone rings, I can answer it, and there's no problem. But it's that weird when you're.
I wonder if you could just turn your Bluetooth off from your phone.
You can, but then it won't do your text messages and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
When you're like you would have to. I guess at that point in time, your Bluetooth would be turned off. So yeah, maybe it would.
I don't know.
Because
the only time you would need Bluetooth really is if you're in your car. For me, if I was in my car, I was trying to pair up with a speaker.
Yeah, or you can do your watch to headphones and stuff like that. So that way. Like,
no, I'm one of those motherfuckers. You got to hear what I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, I've got a set of the earbuds now, the AirPods or whatever.
Yeah, I had the Wish version.
They're really good. Like I thought they were going to be kind of like odd to hear on, like some of those other ones are.
Yeah.
You know, but you can.
I don't like the fact that they don't have that long. How long of a life do you get off of them?
I hadn't ran them down at all.
Yeah, I mean, but how long have you? I mean, is that?
They've been sitting in my truck, fully charged, for 2 weeks, and I use them pretty regularly, depending on what phone call I'm taking. Every time I go to the grocery store, I'm jamming.
So,
and I still haven't charged them.
What do you think about the mayor's?
The mask?
Yeah.
Starts tomorrow, right?
Yep.
I mean, look, man, whatever. I mean, I'm not going to get a ticket, so I'm going to wear a mask. I've actually got 2 comfortable ones over there.
If you need some actual, like, masks, let me know. I got some.
I mean, I've got a box.
And that
of
goes
those.
For anybody out there listening. If you need masks, holla at me.
Yep. Holla at your boy.
You know, I think there's 100 in a box. It's a little over $1 and some change a mask. I think it's like $89 for the whole
if you're
box.
not trying to buy that many of them, go see my boy at El Portrillo. He sells them like they're. You know how whenever you walk into a restaurant, they typically have like crayons and coloring paper. That spot is reserved for masks, and he sells them like I think individually, 5 to a pack, 10 to a pack, something like that.
Oh, nice, cool.
Like dirt cheap.
People out there hustling, gotta make that money.
Well, I mean, I've got my opinions about the whole mask thing, but I mean, at the end of the day,
I mean, hey, look, if they say you got to wear a mask, or you can't come in, or you got to wear a mask, or pay $500, I mean,
what am I going to do? I'm not paying $500, and I need to go in there, so let me just wear a mask and be done with it. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, if I start bitching about it, or if you start bitching about it, you're going to be in the same position you were in, just matter in 10 minutes, and still not going in that store or putting a mask on.
Right.
Yeah. And I've heard the argument that, you know.
Oh, God, do you know, I bet that's all cops now are out, like, here thinking, great, another fucking thing for people to get irate about.
Yeah.
You know, because who's got to go enforce the fact that you ain't got a fucking mask on?
I think what would happen, I don't think they're going to enforce it to individuals. I think they'd enforce it to the business. So, like, as an individual.
So a business would get hit with the fine for letting people in without masks?
Right.
But what if they say to the patron, hey, you can't come in without a mask, and they come in anyway?
I mean, just tell them to leave.
And
then at that point in time, you call the police and let them know, hey, we asked this person to leave because they won't wear a mask.
But now their police are still up there
and the
involved in
police
some
will come
bullshit over some
just
masks.
escort them. I mean, and look, they might find the individual. I don't know. We haven't crossed that bridge yet. I guarantee, bless you, I guarantee it's coming, though.
Oh yeah.
Because somebody's going to throw a fit. Because I mean, I've already heard.
Oh man,
the
there's going to be a Karen fucking in Kroger irate, and then there's going to be a fucking Lamangelo at Family Dollar that's fucking irate.
Well,
I mean,
I've heard the argument already that it impedes your ability to breathe, and it's like, how do you fucking
look?
How are you going to sit here and tell me that, you know, in 30 minutes in a mask, you've reached levels of toxicity?
Right.
How do you explain a fucking surgeon that has to do a 12-hour
I'm gonna tell you now,
spinal
man.
surgery?
If they tell me I gotta wear a
here.
mask to go play disc golf, I will fucking die.
I think you would only have to wear a
I think it's only
mask
in buildings
at disc golf if you were doing like a tournament,
which I did do the other day.
and there was a bunch of people like in your group. Now, the tournament
there was only 3
organizers-
people.
Well, the tournament organizer should say, "Hey, first person go and get the whole 3, and next person goes get
Yeah,
the
that's
whole
what we
3."
did.
And
Yep.
that's So,
But there was 36 people standing around waiting to get this
Right.
to go.
well,
you
just
know. But it was fun. You know what I'm saying?
our Red said he's COVID free. He's got his test back.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, I told him, I said, how fucked up it's going to be if you get it back and, like, all of y'all have been exposed. All of y'all have it, and it's just no big deal.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's the thing that weirds me out about all this stuff is, I'm going to try not to get political here because I know my political opinion don't mean shit to anybody but me. And if you think your political opinion means something to anybody but you, you're fucking wrong. So anyway, at the end of the day, I do feel like this is kind of blown out of proportion because if all these numbers are coming in, how come we don't have some more deaths? Where are the death numbers at? And why aren't they being reported? And if they're not being reported, there's probably a reason for that. Like the same reason why they didn't report that it was a black guy that hit those people on the interstate. They reported it was a luxury vehicle. Did you see that shit?
When the person turned around and hit them up in Seattle or something?
No, on the freeway, hit those 2 people. Have you seen that video?
But a lot of people have died from the COVID.
I understand that.
I mean, just the resurgence in the spike is not yielding a lot of deaths. No, because we've gone through the death part.
What is that? What do you mean we've gone through the death part? That don't mean it. Like, you mean to tell me that this virus started and was like, I'm not going to kill any more people?
No. What I'm saying is now it's hitting more and more of the everyday working people, the more asymptomatic or, oh, man, I'm getting hit, you know, because now everybody's getting tested.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's basically 6 degrees of separation from anybody in this fucking town or state, whatever.
Here.
You know what I mean? So at some point in time, we have probably come in contact with somebody that came in contact with somebody with COVID, right? So chances are, either like you said, we've all had it. I mean, I cannot believe me and my lifestyle and what the fuck I do. I have yet to catch this fucking nasty ass bug. But with that being said, no, I haven't been tested. But with that being said, I realize I don't do a lot of shit.
Right.
I literally go to like 2 places
we
that I would
made
have.
For this shit.
I mean, I am a fucking hermit crab. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why we made man caves.
Right. I mean, exactly. So, like, I want the world to get back to normal. So when I call in my pickup order, I don't have to wait with 20 other people out there.
Right.
You know, like, fuck, y'all go. That's 18 people that would have been in the restaurant.
I'll tell you the name of the restaurant later, but there's a seafood restaurant here that all they have, like, it's for pickup only. And their area is about the size of this table.
For pickup?
For pickup.
Yeah,
and motherfucker, man, I went there the other day to fix their tablet. And when I went in there was like fucking 7 motherfuckers standing in there. Everybody on their phone. One bitch sneezing. Nobody giving a fuck, man. And I'm like, yeah, I need to get that tablet and just walked out. Because I'm not going to be part of the problem. And I'm also not going to try to expose myself to the problem.
Right.
You know,
I mean, you got young kids and...
But at the end of the day, young kids, unless they're, you know, compromised, their health is compromised in a serious way, young kids aren't dying from it.
No.
You know, excuse me, I said 2 names I need to edit out.
You don't want your kids who may not have it, who have it and are asymptomatic, and go give it to your mom who had
a heart attack,
you know, because,
or my dad who had a heart attack.
You know, Tutu's going to get her grandbabies. You know what I'm saying?
She's been really good about, very adamant about not during all this as well.
You know, I mean, it's shit,
and I understand completely.
You know,
like those are the people that need to be protected, and those are the ones that are at the most at risk, so on and so forth. But how much of this is legitimately politicized, and how much of this is legitimate? Because they're talking about bubonic plague coming out of China now.
Oh, I don't fucking.
And then another type of flu that comes from rats. Another type of what is this? COVID? Not what is the Coronavirus, another type of coronavirus that comes from rats. And then they're talking about another strand of the swine flu that's coming out that people have been diagnosed with in China recently. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? Is this a scare tactic? Is this for real? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is legitimately going on? Because you can't trust any source that you get, because they're all, if it's a left, it's gloom and doom. If it's a right, it's who gives a fuck. If it's in the middle, it's all over the place.
It's crazy.
And you can't get any kind of like legitimate answer out of it. I know legitimate doctors that have different opinions. Like, no, this is bad. No, who gives a fuck? This is just like the flu. Everybody's going to get it. You know, this is just like this. You have to get it to build an immunity to it. You know, and what happens to you, we don't know yet. So, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I know.
I'm going to still keep pissing and not washing my hands afterwards, shaking motherfuckers' hands, eating a hamburger.
Well, that's why I got the bidet, so I didn't have to use toilet paper no more.
You know,
I just do like you're supposed to. I wipe my hands with my ass, and then I use the bidet to wash my hands.
Huh?
Isn't that how you use those things?
Yes.
Thought so.
Seashells.
Have I been doing this wrong the whole time? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. This is bad. Don't hit that. Hold on a second. So, but yeah, sorry to go off on a rant like that. That's my bad. I know we don't normally do that, but, you know.
Jeez. My man is staying woke.
Well, look, there's a lot of shit that's going on that really makes me, you know, it makes it motivates people to want to make to invoke change. But realistically, the change that needs to be made is fucking insane.
Speaking of change, did I tell you how my toenail changed colors the other day?
You told me that you stubbed it?
Apparently, man. I thought I had an ingrown toe, but it didn't feel like an ingrown toe. I've had those before, so it didn't hurt up in the edge or nothing. But the toe had started swelling.
Right. It was pretty red when you showed it to me.
And there was discoloration underneath the toenail. So I, soaked it in Epsom salt, clipped it,
Side note, is there anything better than soaking your feet in warm water with Epsom salt?
Well, it's just one tub that I can put my size 15 in, so.
Oh, man, I got a tote you take with you, man. Fill one of them totes up with hot water. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. So you soaked your foot.
Yeah, and then I clipped the toenail and everything and put some antibiotic ointment on there. And later that evening went to go soak it again, and there was still no change. I mean, it was still red. Oh, after soaking it, my toe went from purple, like it was discolored and purple underneath, to like white.
Like no blood white? Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay.
So it kind of really started freaking me out because, side note, if people didn't know that's listening, I'm diabetic. So, anything that has to deal with the feet already freaked me out because I don't want to start losing limbs at 40 years old.
Right.
Because, motherfucker wants to eat Sonic instead of a grilled chicken,
Yeah, well, get a grilled chicken sandwich from Sonic next time. They have them.
So, yeah, but it's the cheese tots and cheese logs that go with it that don't. Oh, but anyway.
Anyway.
So I finally, and that was on 4th of July, so I laid up basically the whole weekend and everything, went to work Monday, and went to the podiatrist, and he said, man, so you stubbed it. You somehow pushed your nail against something, and it's created a lot of pressure underneath there. He said the best way to describe it is if you hit your fingernail with a hammer.
Yeah, okay.
And so that dude,
so the pressure was under the nail under the
so
nail
the
bed
dude fucking
itself.
popped a hole in my center of my fucking nail and just started fucking draining, like just pushing down, and like shit just started coming out.
I had to do that with the thumbnail once.
So
I did it myself.
Do you want me to show you a picture and we can show it on the thing?
Dude, I am so. How about? Yeah, no, I'm so game.
All right. Maybe I'll clean it up,
and
make a better picture, because the other one I was gonna send you last night, I was like,
I'll take that motherfucker, man. I love that kind of shit. It's like that video, that interstate video. Like, I feel so bad for those people because one person lost their life, and the other person is critically injured, and the person that was driving is probably going to go to jail for the rest of their life.
Oh, they should.
Yeah,
for sure.
so, I mean,
Vehicular
there's
fucking
3
homicide.
lives that are absolutely ruined, and I do fucking hate that. But the crazy man in me loves to see that kind of carnage, and you know what I'm talking about. When I showed y'all the video of that guy getting hit by the car, he's fine. He walked it off. Don't worry about it. You know, and the thing that sucks about that video is I know the people didn't walk it off. That fucking sucks. But that is one of the gnarliest videos. And the reason why I like those kind of videos is because they make you respect life.
Yeah,
Like,
the
they make you
oddities around.
No, they make you respect the fact that if you get hit by a car, remember that sound. Remember that loud ass sound that sounded like somebody dropping a bass drum off of the 30th floor of a building that hitting the ground. And that was somebody impacting a windshield with their body. And that's a sound I'll never forget. And you shouldn't either. If you're listening to it, you should never forget that. And whenever you go to cross the street, that sound should play right before your foot steps out in traffic. And you should look both ways before you cross the street. Mm-hmm. And that's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. Like when you see these fight videos.
Look and listen before you cross the street.
What did they teach me the other day? Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
Oh, what?
Like, whoa, what the fuck y'all learning that one for? Give me that lighter.
Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my nighttime underwear.
Oh, shit. I'm going to take off my underwear.
Oh.
Chill out, Epstein. Speaking of change, my kids counted $372.18 worth of change yesterday.
Nice.
Wanna
Did they
keep your
roll
kids- No, they just counted it. Quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies, that order.
Why didn't they roll it?
We didn't have rolls, but they were...
I got rolls and a roller.
Well, it's too late now.
Why? Y'all got a Coinstar? Don't take it to Coinstar.
No, I take it to Barksdale Federal. They got a thing, and you just have it deposited directly into your account. Don't cost you nothing.
Really?
Yeah, it's out in the lobby.
Are you fucking kidding
No
me?
bullshitting. You can... you know that was one of my
Goddamn.
original
Come on,
bits,
Chase.
right?
Step your shit up.
Did you ever tell you it was one of my original, like one of the first bits I ever did? Has anybody ever accidentally donated their fucking money at Coinstar?
Hell no.
Yeah, that's a bad fucking afternoon that I was having. And why would you even put that on there? I'm bringing coins to Coinstar. You know what the fuck I'm doing. I ain't here to donate shit.
Yeah, I'm broke. I need a pack of Camel Reds and a dime
That's right.
bag.
You know why you put this machine in here and why your 8% works. Don't put a donate button.
8% was a decent margin. Now it's 11, man. That's why I don't go there, because I'm like, there's no way you can convince me to put $160 and change in.
And you're keeping 11.
Yeah.
What? $16 of it. Oh my God. Hold on a second. So, stock market.
Uh-huh.
You know I've been playing with stock market a little bit, right?
Okay.
So,
Give me some insider trading.
no insider trading. I don't have anything like that. So, a few months back, I invested in a company.
Uh-huh. And you sold.
I should have in the moment.
Uh-huh.
Because
you
I
made a lot of money.
Well, no, I would have been able to get out and put my money in something else with the little bit of profit that I had, and I would have been able to gain from there. But I got caught up in a reverse merger, I think is what it's called, where basically a company that's already being publicly traded is being bought out by a company that's not publicly traded, so they can become publicly traded overnight. I believe is how it works.
Okay.
If I'm wrong on that, sorry, you guys.
Can you throw a link or something
I
like
don't.
that?
I have no idea how to. I don't
Now
even
that
know
you're
what
not
to
doing
look
your
for.
other podcasts, you really need to hone in on producing these podcasts.
Yeah, and I'm gonna start doing more things.
We ought to set up a Patreon,
We can do all that.
a Discord.
What is that?
I don't know.
Same thing.
I'm just shouting out shit that all
Gotcha.
these other big we got to
Fuck.
monetize, man.
Man, look, we're 1.5 in. You can't distract me like this. What the fuck was I talking about?
Ooh, squirrel.
What was I talking about? It wasn't squirrels. Shit. Oh, stock market.
Yes.
So, I invested in this company, right? And they did this reverse merger thing, and I ended up losing my ass. Like the stock split, and it was 26-1. So for every 26 shares I had, I got one share of this other company.
Right.
And it was valued at like, say, $8 a share, right? But I couldn't sell it. I couldn't do anything with it for 3 weeks, 21 days, 21 business days. So for 3 weeks, actually almost 4 weeks, I couldn't do anything with it. And it went from $8 a share to like $4 a share. Well, the day it came online is the day that you could buy, you could sell, and it did a little bit of moving and shaking, and I got out of it at $14 a share. Still lost my ass because of how much money it wasn't worth that I actually had. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I still lost, not my ass, but a little bit of money. let me just be clear. I put $90 in this Robinhood account, and I haven't gone underneath it, right?
Right.
So
you're still playing with house money.
yeah, that's all. I mean, I'm up,
Yeah.
and I will not put any more than $90 in there. So, I've seen this when it did the reverse merger and the stock split. I lost all the share. Like, I didn't lose the shares; it lost value. So I still had 567 shares of this company, but it had no value, and it just sat there. Opened up my account this morning. They're worth $8.57 right now. I got $5,100 in my goddamn account.
Damn.
But I can't touch it yet. I can't sell it. I can't do anything with it yet. And I don't know why it happened. I guess I know when I was reading about all that stuff in the beginning. What?
Are you gonna try to sell it some more?
If it lets me, it's gone. Yeah. Yeah, if it opens up and it says that you can trade this, it's gone. I'm out on that.
You already said it.
No, I can't do anything with it. I can't sell set a stop loss. I can't do nothing. So, you want to know what's fucked up?
What?
Those 567 shares that I bought for 31 cents a piece.
Nice. That would be one hell of a turnaround, buddy.
I'm hoping it's right.
If you do get to sell it and you get 5,100, you're gonna leave your 90, obviously. But how much more are you gonna leave after that?
I'm taking $3,000 out of it, so I can. I'll probably take 3 out of it and leave the other 2 in it and play with the 2. Maybe take 390. So that way everything that's in there is just free money.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I go to. The one thing that could happen as well is it could open up, and when it opens up, it could tank. It could be worth $8 and drop to $5, and nobody wants to buy it, so I can't sell it. You know what I mean? That could happen. But
Or it could open and skyrocket.
it could open and start to skyrocket, and I definitely am able to sell it because people want to jump on that train and ride that ride up to the top, and then hopefully they can let it go. But I mean, if I wake up tomorrow and it's worth $10, and it lets me sell it, it's gone. I don't give a fuck if it goes to $30.
Right.
You know what I mean? If it went to $30, I'd turn
I ain't got the balls to hold it that long.
No, I do have the balls to hold it that long because I have absolutely nothing to lose.
Right.
I could sell the other stock that I have and extract my $90 out.
Why are you saying you'd sell it at 10?
Because what I'm saying is I could hold it. I do have the balls to do it, but that kind of a profit margin on what I'm doing, I have no reason to hold it.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what. So like, if I wanted to just hold it and see what it did, and see if it did go to $10 a share, $20 a share, $30 a share,
I would see how quick it was rising. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, what ends up?
Can you watch that shit as it happens?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. Uh-oh, I'm getting messaged from the boss. What is she saying?
Uh-oh.
Tuck goose.
Uh-huh.
That means come tuck us in. Tuck goose.
Well, that's almost the end of the second hoot.
Almost. We're getting there.
You know? So either tell the bitch to chill out or...
Chill out, honey bunny. Tell that bitch to be cool. Shit.
I'm just kidding. He's going to beep
Bitch,
that
be cool.
out. He's going to beep that out anyway.
Probably not. I'll leave it in.
She doesn't listen to it anymore.
She doesn't listen to it.
Jesus
I
Christ.
mean,
how hard is it to give us a like?
I could tell you that I won the lottery, and she would never know. I could tell everybody on air that I won the lottery, and she would never know.
Did you buy you a ticket?
I haven't. What is it up to?
I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, anything's better than nothing. I thought about buying a Louisiana lottery when I was driving through there.
When you were driving through there that day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here in southern sunny California,
Right.
we don't have those.
And it was $600,000. I was like, shit, man. That's probably way easier to win that motherfucker than the goddamn...
How many numbers?
What was it, 5?
Well, I mean, it's still just as hard then.
Yeah, but there's not as many people.
Did you see that video I shared of the guy farting into the PA?
Yes.
Dude, tell me that wasn't funny.
It is. Link below. I'm so glad we don't share microphones, and now you have to put that mic next to your mouth.
Man, it doesn't smell like fart.
But it tastes
Tastes
like
like
ravioli.
Tastes like ribs from Shane's.
How dare you spoil their name?
What?
Shane's ribs are pretty good.
Yeah, but I've been eating them, so the barbecue, the microphone literally smells like Shane's ribs.
Oh, okay. Not your fart.
Not my fart.
Oh.
So
Well,
did
lucky for
something
you.
right. Lucky for me. Lucky for me. I did Lysol everything back here the other day after we had that guy that was here that had coworkers that was exposed.
Heart's racing.
Is it? Getting nervous?
Lysol.
So, what else, man?
Shit. This thing went out, so.
Here's a lighter.
Kaboom.
Oh, yeah? Kaboom.
Kaboom. Yeah, nope. Other than that, world's still going.
Well, we're not moving. I don't know if we talked about that on this.
I mean, you told me.
I know I
that
told
y'all weren't
you.
buying the house.
We're not buying that house. I don't know if we talked about it.
But what's your plan now? Are you still by the end of the year trying to get out of here?
What we're gonna do is we're gonna wait till probably September of next year. Stay here for another year, a little bit, and see if our buddy still wants to buy this place then. Do some touch-ups between here and there, get some stuff done, because I still want to, be comfortable living here. Like, I'm going to work on this a little bit
Right.
more. And then, we'll go from there. So, but, yeah, we couldn't do it with that other one. I told you there was a lot of stuff that was pointed out to me that I needed to walk away from. So, we made the decision and did it. So, I'm glad we did. Yeah, very glad we. I'm glad. I'm more happy that it was one of those life wins where I'm in a position now where, like 5 years ago, I would have made that decision differently. You know what I mean?
What do you say to burning down the house at the top of the street and then buying the lot and building your own house?
You talking about the one on the corner right there? Yeah, I mean they only want $50,000 for that house. It costs way more than that to build something and tear that shit down.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Some kids vandalized and burned it
Yeah,
down.
but the fire department's going to come and it's going to spray water. You're still going to have what's left torn down. It's not going to burn down to ash.
You don't think insurance would cover all that, though?
No, I think insurance would cover all that. But, I mean, who wants to deal with all that? And we're talking about it, so they've got evidence.
Well, this, kaboom.
Oh, yeah, I can edit this shit in post, son. That's funny. Kaboom. We'll talk about this in a minute.
Kaboom. And then you can just build your own house. You can build your own 4-bedroom house right there.
That's a good idea.
On the top.
Yeah.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. Okay, brother.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't condone any kind of violence, incendiary devices,
Insurance
pegging,
fraud.
anything like that.
Did you say pegging? Well, you like docking, though.
No, don't even like the way that sounds either.
You don't know what that is?
I don't.
I believe docking is when you take a circumcised penis and an uncircumcised penis.
Oh, yep.
And you put the circumcised penis within the foreskin of the uncircumcised penis, and you dock them two together like a spaceship.
Is that it, with nothing else gay going on?
I would assume. What do you mean nothing else gay going on? That's as gay as it gets.
What if it's
You're
two
fucking
bros
tip to
and they're
tip.
like in their
Two
flannel?
bros?
Yeah,
what do you know? You better be Siamese twins, and that's where y'all are
They
stuck
stood up,
together
they say,
at.
Hey, let's do
The
this
fuck outta
docking
here.
thing real quick.
The fuck are
They
you
just whip out
talking
their
about?
dicks and they're all
No.
like, in their same clothes, and they just dock real quick and be
No.
like, yep, that's how you do it.
I'm glad I never had sleepovers with you, man. Jesus fucking Christ.
Glad we're both circumcised.
But yeah, no shit. I guess it wouldn't have worked. Just push your skin up. No, it don't work that way. Man. Yeah, docking. I think that's right.
I remember the band docking.
There was a band.
Yeah, link below.
Link below. I guess I have to find it. Hope he's right.
Yeah, D-O-K-K-E-N, I believe. It was
What's that?
D-O-K-K-E-N. Docking.
KK.
K-K.
KK. Well,
It's
is
time
that
to
it?
go play a little tuck goose.
Yeah. Is that it? Is that official? It's official. That thing is out.
That's done. I mean, shit, you gave up on that thing 4 minutes ago.
No, I didn't. I hit it again, but it was falling apart at the end.
Oh, no.
Tap my ass.
Oh.
We need to get some.
You're like,
we need to get some candy. Yeah, Kaboo. I need to go tuck goose.
That's great.
Did I tell you about the comedy thing coming?
Oh, you about to do it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing. Give me that lighter, please.
Is it the comedy prize again?
Yeah, it's that comedy contest.
Nice. Are you doing it at the Port Grill again?
No, this is a legit comedy prize. Like, I have to submit
A stand-up?
I got to submit 3 minutes, which I have edited down. I have to do a bio and a picture, and they choose 10, and then you go into the competition. So
Nice.
I don't know. I'd love to try it, but I don't know. I mean, if they choose 10, I might not get it because
you might get it, though.
I might get it.
You might.
But then what happens then? Because I won't get to fucking try to do any stand up between now and then. Like, I'll have to get up there and wing it.
Shit, you can talk about COVID and not being able to do any stand-up, so hey.
Yeah. The only thing that sucks about that is that seems like low hanging fruit,
Right.
and I bet that other people are going to get up there and do. I think I would stick with what I've already been doing.
Well, I mean, if you're the first person up there, why not pick all that?
You're absolutely right. Fuck it up for everybody.
I mean, everybody
Yeah.
would be thrown off, man. The girl that was going to do Black Lives Matter got fucked up.
Yeah, got fucked up
Somebody
by a
else
white
was
guy
gonna
talking
do
about Black
COVID,
Lives Matter.
You know what I mean?
Shit.
I mean, by the time you got to the fourth person, man, their whole sets are ruined.
I tell you, I want to work on. My wife can't find shit.
Like, period at all?
Period. And the other day, she was looking for something, remote control or something. It was in her fucking face. Like, I've looked everywhere. I can't fucking find it. And I walk into where she's at, and it's like, bitch, it's right here. You know what I mean? And I told her, I said, you do realize that if the kids ever go missing, you're manning the fucking phones.
No, Johnny.
No.
That's the one you need out looking for them.
No, because I want to find. I love my kids. I need them.
Okay.
I legitimately do
Okay.
love my kids. Hey, look, if they come up missing, it's going to be because of me. But I have to edit that out too, right? Kaboom. But no, man. She can't find shit. And I told her, I was like, man, if the kids go missing, you're manning the fucking phones. And man, we both died. It was so funny.
That's funny.
Because she called me one day, and she was like, "Where's the goddamn TV remote?" And I'm like, "Baby, I don't know. I left the house at like 6 this morning. That was back when I used to cut grass." Mm-hmm. And I was like, "So I have no fucking clue." And I worked all day, went and played disc golf with you guys or something afterward. Didn't get home till like 8. And I walk in the door, and she is mad as fuck because she can only watch one channel, and it's whatever it was stuck on.
Probably MASH.
No shit. She can only watch the one channel. She can't adjust the volume, you know what I mean? So she's watching like, something stupid, and she's mad as fuck. And I walk in, and I look, and I'm in the house for all of 25 seconds. And I was like, "Did you ever find the remote?" She said, "No." And I said, I think it's behind the clock. And on the entertainment center, I had this mantle clock that sat on the bottom shelf, and it was turned just a little bit. I mean, the slightest little bit, and I noticed it, and I was like, I think it's behind there. And Jackson or her sister had been playing with her remote and shoved it back behind that clock. She couldn't find that bitch all day, and it was in her fucking face.
Oh.
All day. Bitch, if you find this show, you know what I mean, I'll find it hilarious. Cub. She can't find shit.
That's right. So, point of the story is?
I love my wife.
That's right.
I love you, baby. But again, if she makes it this far in, she earned hearing this shit talking.
That's right.
If you made it this far in,
You to get to deserve.
you earned hearing me talk shit about my old lady. My ball and chain.
That's great.
All right. Well, you got anything you want to tell the people?
Stay safe.
Yeah.
Practice social distancing.
Yeah.
Love one another.
There it is. That's a good one right there.
You
Respect one another.
Yeah.
Empathize.
Oh.
Try to remember that other people are having bad days, not just you.
Let's heal together.
Let's work together.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, at the end of the day, you're not mad at me. You're not mad at your neighbor. I'm not mad at you. You're mad at the system that has let us all down for a long fucking time.
We're cogs that are getting tired of the big one rotating us.
Yeah, we're wearing out.
Yes.
We're starting to fall apart. But don't forget, you ain't mad at me.
We need a new flywheel.
Is that a profound statement? You made that look like, ooh, that was good. That could be tattooed on somebody. A drunk.
Well,
Anyway.
flywheel's like a big cog.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
I know what a fly.
It's really big.
Thanks for mansplaining it to me, white guy. Is that your privilege coming out on my table? You better wipe that shit up, son. No, but again, I'm not mad at you. You're not mad at me. We're mad at a system that has let us down. Let's try to remember that.
Yep.
You know what to say.